Anger can flare up at any moment, but if not controlled, it can rob you of peace and destroy important relationships. These emotions are natural, but Stoicism, the ancient philosophy, teaches us how to master ourselves. You can't control everything, but you can control your reactions. How you respond to situations will determine how your life unfolds. So, how can you live without letting anger take control? The principles of Stoicism help you stay calm in stressful situations. You'll learn to let go of what you cannot control and develop the ability to manage your emotions. In this video, we'll explore the Stoic secrets that help you never get angry and avoid disturbing others, even in the toughest situations. 1. Practice non-reaction. In life, our emotions can often be easily triggered by external events. Practicing non-reaction is one of the key methods of Stoicism, helping us control our emotions and maintain calmness. When faced with agitation, instead of reacting immediately, Stoicism advises us to pause, take a deep breath, and think carefully about what we are about to say or do. This not only helps avoid rash actions, but also protects our relationships with others. Stoicism teaches that negative emotions often arise when we let dissatisfaction take over. Practicing non-reaction not only helps maintain inner peace, but also strengthens our ability to face challenges without losing control. By learning patience and self-control, we gain true freedom, free from unnecessary, unconscious reactions. By applying Stoicism in real life, we not only become calmer, but also develop inner strength. Every time you feel angry, try closing your eyes, breathing deeply, and viewing the situation from a broader perspective. This helps us avoid being controlled by emotions and always stay clear-minded. Remember, calmness is the key to achieving peace in life. When you can refrain from reacting, you've overcome yourself and reached a higher level of maturity. 2. Accept imperfection. We often have the tendency to want everything to be perfect, from work to relationships. However, one of the core principles of Stoicism is learning to accept imperfection. Stoics teach that instead of complaining and feeling disappointed about imperfect things, we should see them as an inevitable part of life. These imperfections help us grow and develop. Accepting imperfection does not mean giving up on effort or lacking goals. On the contrary, it helps you view life more wisely and reduce unnecessary stress. Imperfect things are opportunities to learn, bringing us closer to perfection. The key is not letting these flaws cause disappointment or anger. According to Stoicism, we cannot control everything around us, but we can control our reactions. When facing failure or unexpected situations, instead of getting angry or anxious, we should see them as valuable lessons. When you stop chasing perfection, you'll learn to find joy in the little things, even in the flaws of life. This will help you live in peace and happiness, while creating a stable mental state that is not swayed by stress or anxiety. 3. Take responsibility for your emotions. Emotions are an essential part of our lives, but they can become burdensome if not properly managed. One of the key principles of Stoicism is learning to take responsibility for your own emotions. When you realize that you are the only one who decides how to react to circumstances, you will feel empowered and in control of your life. Instead of blaming others or external factors for your negative emotions, Stoicism teaches that your attitude is the deciding factor in how you feel. When someone makes you angry, instead of reacting immediately, you can ask yourself, why am I angry? Is this emotion really justified? This is the moment to pause, reflect, and choose a more positive response. This self-control helps you avoid lingering negative emotions and maintain calm in any situation. Taking responsibility for your emotions does not mean suppressing or pretending you don't feel anything. It simply means becoming aware of and controlling your emotions rather than letting them control you. By actively managing your emotions, you will develop the ability to face stress and challenges calmly, creating a more positive and happy environment. This not only brings peace to yourself, but also to those around you, as they see you as someone who remains composed in every situation. 4. Find joy in altruism. In a world full of busyness and high demands, it's easy to fall into the cycle of selfishness and self-concern. However, according to Stoicism, one of the best ways to find true joy is through altruism, the act of helping others without expecting anything in return. When you shift your focus away from yourself and start caring for others, you experience a deep sense of fulfillment. Altruism not only benefits those who receive help, but it also brings great joy to those who give. This is the profound connection between acts of kindness and happiness that Stoicism encourages us to pursue. While many seek happiness by fulfilling their personal needs, Stoicism teaches us that true happiness comes when we bring joy to others. For instance, a small act like helping a stranger or assisting a colleague can provide a sense of satisfaction greater than any personal achievement. Furthermore, when you don't expect anything in return, you'll realize that giving is the key to unlocking endless joy. An important aspect of altruism is that it helps you develop qualities such as patience, empathy, and understanding. Instead of waiting for or judging others, you learn to view life from multiple perspectives, expanding both your heart and mind. Practicing altruism through Stoicism not only pleases others, but also makes you happier and more peaceful. 5. Accepting willingness in life. Stoicism teaches us an important lesson. Life doesn't always go according to our plans, and we can't control everything. However, the key is to accept changes, challenges, and the unexpected as an essential part of life. Willingness to accept doesn't mean resignation or giving up, but understanding that things beyond our control won't rob us of our peace. When you accept willingness in life, you not only reduce stress, but also learn to adapt flexibly to circumstances. You will no longer fear surprises, but instead view them as opportunities to learn and grow. Stoicism helps you realize that every event, whether good or bad, can offer a valuable lesson. Remember, not everything in life will go your way, but you can control how you react to those changes. This will help you maintain a strong spirit during tough times and live a life full of peace and happiness. When you learn to accept and adapt, you will see that life is no longer a series of difficult challenges, but an amazing journey of self-discovery and personal growth. 6. Stop judging others. One of the key principles of Stoicism is letting go of judgment towards others. We often evaluate, criticize, and impose our thoughts on others without fully understanding their context or circumstances. However, Stoicism teaches that judging others not only robs us of inner peace, but also harms relationships and pulls us away from true values. When you stop judging others, you will learn to see people through a lens of compassion and understanding. Instead of rushing to conclusions, you will seek to understand the reasons behind their actions. This not only helps reduce tension, but also allows you to maintain harmonious relationships and appreciate diverse values. You will realize that everyone has their own story, and their actions sometimes stem from factors you cannot clearly see. Stoicism emphasizes that judging others is simply a reflection of elements within ourselves. When you stop criticizing, you will realize that you too need to change and improve. This doesn't mean you have to accept every bad behavior, but rather approach it with clarity without rushing or judging. When you stop judging others, you will feel the freedom in your soul and the peace that Stoicism brings. 7. Letting go of control. In a world full of uncertainty and change, constantly trying to control everything can leave you feeling stressed and exhausted. Stoicism teaches that you cannot control every situation, event, or the actions of others, but you can absolutely control how you respond to them. When you learn to let go of control, you free yourself from unnecessary anxieties and find true peace in life. Trying to control everything only strips you of the freedom in your thoughts and emotions. Instead of accepting change and facing challenges, you will always feel trapped in expectations and fear. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring or fail to take action. Rather, it means accepting what you cannot change and focusing on what you can control: yourself. When you learn to let things pass without interfering or holding on to them, you'll experience a sense of relief in your soul. Stoicism helps you realize that life can change in ways you can't predict. And when you let go of control, you won't be driven by fear or disappointment when things don't go as planned. Remember, allowing things to unfold naturally doesn't mean inaction. It is the freedom to accept what is beyond your control, and you will feel lighter and more at peace each day. When you apply the principles of Stoicism to your life, you will notice a significant change in how you handle emotions and the situations around you. Inner peace will no longer seem distant, but will become a natural part of your everyday life. Anger will no longer dominate you, and your important relationships will become stronger and more resilient. You won't just live better, you'll also create a positive environment for those around you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue exploring these valuable Stoic lessons. Share this video to spread peace and happiness to others, and make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss any new content. Thank you for taking the time to watch.